Good morning. I am Father Gerardo Tomasi. I am actually the pastor here of St. Donatus. The history of the parish St. Donatus is unique. We had a group of Italian people coming from south of Italy, came here in the States looking for a future for themselves and for their children, and arrived here in Blue Island because of the work on bricks, making bricks, and especially for the race station. And they started to gather together, but they realized they need a support of a faith, of a religion in order to overcome the difficulties. And in 1905, in July, they make a group, a society, and they decided to make a festival in order to collect money to support the priest to come in here to give a service on Sunday. After a few years, since the community growth, they were able to purchase an abandoned chapel and they rolled down the chapel on the hill till the Union, Division and the Oak, and there they start their chapel. Finally, around 1910, the Cardinal approved the project to make of St. Donatus a parish. And from 1911, we have the first priest that stayed here permanently in the church. And the community growth rapidly. They built this, what we call now the building of the school in 1928, sorry. And the church, actual church, 1958. The community growth was prosperous and they grew very well, but in the beginning of the 80s, we had an exodus of the young people, the educated people, and no new people coming from Italy, no immigrant. And so little by little, the community shrinks till they open the door to the Spanish community. And since the Spanish community arrived around the 90s, the parish knew a new prosperity as a number of people, as activity, and so on.
Yeah, I was here as an assistant pastor, and I was taking care especially of the sick people. You know, first I was teaching the young people in the first year I was here. Then they moved, you know, and so I took care of the sick people in the hospital, in the rest home, at home, and I'm still doing that now. You know, taking care of the sick people and the old ones at home in the hospital, and you know, took care of when they were dying, you know, the Italian. I think I have more than 200 funerals in 14 years, you know. So when they were Italian, I was doing that.
Father Paul Ewers, I'm originally from Cincinnati, Ohio. I had been in Ecuador for 18 years, and when the pastor left here, they needed someone else here who knew Spanish, and I was asked to come, and of course, knowing Spanish, I came. There was no problem. And I'm here now working especially with the Spanish-speaking. I have special catechism classes for those who have not been able to, for one reason or other, complete their sacraments, even baptism, and all the line of the sacraments. And sometimes visiting the people in their homes and exchanging experiences with them. That's about it.
I am from Italy. Though I came in the United States, my third year of theology in Cincinnati. I was ordained there in Cincinnati. Now my main job is at the university in Hyde Park, Catholic Theological Union. But I come here, for the service I do, the sisters that are here, I say Mass for the sister used to teach here. And some of them, I see them there. One of them, who was the principal here, just last week was amputated by the left leg because of cancer. But this morning she was at the Mass in the other aspect. I think, yeah.
My name is Charlotte Sabatnik. I was born and raised right down the street on Winchester. I've been a part of this church for many years. I was baptized in this church, went through kindergarten through 8th grade, this church, this school. I made my communion and confirmation here. My grandparents were instrumental in the beginning of the carnival, of the feast. My maternal grandmother was the one of them with another woman who started the pizza. They used to cook the pizza in their homes and then bring it to the church. They all lived within the circle here. So my ties to the church are very strong. I was gone for a few years, but every time I came back, I was part of the carnival. I've been chairing the carnival for approximately 18, 19 years. I say chairman of the carnival, but I couldn't do it without all these guys. That's just a title. Without Joey and Bob and Freddie and Louie and Don, there would be no carnival. So it's just not me as a chairman, it's everybody. Just, to be part of this is a lot of good memories from, childhood. I worked the ticket booth as when we went to grade school here. I cleaned peppers and sausage, and so, cleaned the church, got it ready for the things. So that's, my ties are just very strong here. Hopefully we'll last another 100 years, but I don't know. So I'm looking forward to this year because of the Cardinal and the celebration. I think we're very fortunate to make 100 years, because I don't think there are any churches that have reached this 100 years for this type of celebration, for the feast and that. Some of my girls made their communion here and went to school here for a while. So that's why I just, feel strong about St. John. That's why, like the rest of the crew, that we've dedicated, our time and all that to the church, so we could keep it going. That's basically it.